John Wheeler, who was one of the greatest physicists, astrophysicists, who passed away a short while ago in his 90s, and was also a contemporary of Albert Einstein, said something that has been quoted quite often. And the phrase is, the boundary of a boundary is boundaryless. I'll repeat that. The boundary of a boundary is boundaryless. And what John Wheeler is implying is that physical reality is fundamentally continuous and indivisible. There are no boundaries between the smallest building blocks of the universe, such as quarks and electrons, and the universe itself. Everything is interconnected and interdependent. I would go further actually. Everything is inseparable. Everything is a unified process in a single awareness. That's my little edit here. So let's go a little further on what Wheeler said. So his phrase is a reminder that the universe is vast and mysterious, and we have only just begun to scratch the surface of understanding it. And it is also a call to humility, reminding us that we are all part of something much larger than ourselves. I would again edit that to say we are not a part of something larger than ourselves. We are a movement, a hollow movement of a fundamental reality that is infinite. But here are some very specific examples of how Wheeler's phrase can be applied to our understanding of the universe on the level of physics. In quantum mechanics, the boundaries between individual particles are blurred. Particles can exist in multiple states at the same time, and they can even tunnel through barriers that would be insurmountable for classical objects. Teleportation, in other words. In general relativity, gravity is described as a curvature of space-time. This means that the boundaries between objects and space are not actually clear-cut as they might seem perceptually. For example, two black holes can merge to form a single larger black hole, even though their original event horizons or boundaries never actually touch. In cosmology, the Big Bang is thought to have created a single unified universe. This universe has since expanded and cooled, but it remains fundamentally interconnected, I would again say, non-locally inseparable. The boundaries can be between galaxies and other large-scale structures in the universe, and they are not absolute. They are actually defined by the gravitational forces that bind them together. So, Wheeler's phrase, the boundaries of a boundary are boundaryless, is a powerful and evocative way of describing the fundamental nature of reality. It is a reminder that we are all inseparably one. So let's expand this to current understanding of consciousness and the fundamental fields of nature, which we call quantum fields. Both small particles and the entire universe emerge from a fundamental field that is borderless, which means it has no boundaries. And that field is therefore infinite and unimaginable and incomprehensible and irreducible and without cause and timeless, without cause, because anything that is with cause is already a manifestation of the boundaryless universe appearing as a universe with boundaries. Now, I should also say this is the human universe. It's not the universe of another species. The universe that we experience, or the universe fundamentally, is a species specific awareness. And every species is entangled with every species in the ecosystem of existence. This is the mystery of our existence. And this is how formless being becomes the appearance of the universe. The human universe, multiverses, and the universes of other species, all entangled and inseparable in fundamental reality. So that is consciousness. The universe is consciousness. Its appearance is species specific. So Brahman, which is formless reality, is Brahmand, that which appears as the reality of form, name and form. Names are given by human beings to modes of experience and knowing in the differentiated human mind, which is only one tributary of an incomprehensible, infinite mind or consciousness. Whatever we call it, Brahman, God, Allah, Ein Sof, and all that. Why is this important? Well, if you understand this concept experientially, that is called non-duality in spiritual traditions. Most people have a difficult time understanding non-duality, but if you say infinite love as in unity consciousness, going back to Rabindranath Tagore's poem, now, love is not a mere sentiment, but the ultimate truth at the heart of creation. And we are that. We are infinite love. Only that can solve the problems that we face in the world today. Only that, and a critical mass of us who are the change we want to see in the world and come from deep love in action, can help create a more peaceful, just, sustainable, healthier, and joyful world. Think about this, give me your feedback, and please join our 2 courses, Peace is the Way Facilitators, and The Soul of Leadership, which offers a leadership template for leaders to come from the level of their soul or their fundamental reality. Okay, thank you and have a wonderful experience today. See, Advait means not identifying with the fleeting contents of experience that are in the form of sense perceptions, images, feelings, thoughts, etc. Those come and go, but the awareness in which they come and go, the awareness which creates those contents of experience, that conceives them, governs them, constructs them, and becomes them, is our true reality. So love is a shift from the separate self to the unified self. Think about this and let me know.